Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone and all street brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is going to be a quick video going into the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And without much further ado, I'm just going to go get straight into the video. So what you got out here right now, you got the next in thing with this technology that they're going to be building towards, which is the smart city. And they've built a few of these around, but I believe it's the first one where you've had a major telecoms manufacturer, or whatever you want to call it, manufacturer or pioneer or whatever. This is the first one I've noted, okay, where it's a major player within the telecoms community, pushing for the thing of a smart city. And all the time with these technologies, you're gonna be weighing up the benefits between basically weighing up the benefits and disbenefits between convenience and security being the security of your own private information, for which these elite banking families, when you check out some of the things that were said by I forget the man's first name, but something Russo. Okay, one of the things that was mentioned back from his memoirs, if you will, was the thing of having everybody chipped, and that was coming from the elite banking families, right? And this is the plan that they've had from a long time ago. Okay, you're talking about IBM. Okay, the pioneers of the so-called microchip, and the technologies that came out after that. That was all, for the most part, not entirely, but for the most part, that was all with the mindset. Okay, with the intent to give Esau the power through carnal means over all life. Okay, because ultimately Yahweh Shai has got that power. But when you go into the Bible, you find out that Esau basically wants to be the Most High. He wants to know your every move. Okay, that's why he's got the smart TVs in your house right now, and the OK Googles that's recording everything that you do. Okay, and all of these different things, man. Okay, the different microphones that you have within your house, and the different. I mean, how many cameras do you have in your house that you put in there, man? You got webcam. Okay, you got at least two cameras on your phone. Okay, with soft keys, so you don't really know with a surety whenever those things are gonna be off or on. Okay, you might have a tablet, you might have a laptop. I mean, right now, in this room alone, there's two cameras. Go in the next room, there's about 5. Okay, I mean, you got tablets, laptops. You know, you're talking about 3-4 cameras right there. We just a tablet and a laptop. Three cameras, man. Okay, all of which could be activated remotely, and that's just what we have right now. Okay, you talk about the securities that you're giving up to these corporations, and ultimately they're gonna take those securities and they're gonna use the thing of terrorism to do away with that. Which an interesting story comes to mind, which was on Russia Today this morning. Okay, there was today is what's the date today? Today is the 10th of July, I believe, 10th of July. Okay, 2019. But pretty much they had an interesting story on RT this morning when I was, I like to watch the news before I head out for work. And they was going heavy into the thing of security. And they had this guy, a so-called terrorist, and he was in prison. And what they was saying was because he was being surveilled, there was surveillance on him all the time, 24/7 surveillance. Okay. And they was watching him, of which apparently you ain't supposed to be doing that. Okay, so that was a so-called violation of his human rights. So the debate that they was making today on Russia Today, and this is an important fact for you brothers out there, okay, that are looking for the fulfillment of the scriptures in there. You want your spirit built up, right? Well, basically what they was discussing this morning, okay, was at what point, okay, does a so-called terrorist okay, lose the right to human rights. All right, and that's an important statement right there, because when you read the Bible, especially the book of Mark, the 13th chapter, it tells you about how the disciples of Yahweh Hashem Shai, by all accounts, are going to lose their so-called human rights. Okay, when you're talking about being beaten in the middle of the streets, which was prophetic. Well, guess what? You can't do that right now. Okay, you can't have it to where, I mean, they can do that, but it's not going to be so readily accepted. They're putting the framework in place for those prophecies to be fulfilled, and it all ties in with these cyber cities. Okay, these cities of the future, where you're going to be monitored, and pretty much when in order for you to exist within that infrastructure, one, you're going to need the chip, and two, you're going to you're going to have to be a person deemed of being safe enough to be integrated into that system. Which, when you're into this truth, the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Shai Bashim Kakadash, you better believe, okay, you are a threat to the so-called New World Order. Okay, so it says Google is building a city of the future in Toronto. Okay, would anyone want to live there? Okay, it could be the coolest new neighborhood on the planet, on the peak in Orwellian metropolis that no one knows everything you did last night, and that's the thing of surveillance. Okay, and in order for you to be a part of that system, okay, part of that city, all right, ultimately you're gonna have that chip. So it's interesting that these articles, I mean, this article really goes back to about May, all right, mid-May. It says that the Toronto, even with a chilly mid-May breeze blowing off the Lake Ontario, okay, no, sorry, that goes into something else, but I thought I was going to go into the fact that this 2000, I mean, so this is from last year. Okay, this is from last year. My apologies. This is from last year. Okay, August 2018, right? But I seen the story today. Okay, and they was going into this particular story. All right, on one of the channels I watched, Lou Later. If you any of you brothers watch the technologies and that, okay, they was going into this. So this has come back round again, and now you got the 5G system out in there. Okay, so this is not as new as I thought it was. But I just found out about it, and hey, guess what? I'm gonna do a video on it, man. Okay, because it's news to me. All right, so let me just read a little bit. I'm not gonna read all of it because I pretty much said everything that's going on in this article. All right, right. Toronto's choice of Google affiliated firm immediately captured the attention of urban planners and city officials over all the world. All right, magazine stories trumpeted Google's guinea pig city, a smarter smart city. I mean, come on, man, you can't write this shit. Okay, still in its early days. Okay, the partnership has left people curious, but weary. All right, Google, what does a tech company know about running a real live cities, man? And you know what? That's the direction we're headed towards. Okay, we're headed towards those smart cities. Again, like I said, this might be old news for some people. All right, but I think if you check out the news right now, there should be some newer articles on it. Okay, some newer information on it, because my source, right, that information has just come out. I just watched that video. He just released that video today, so he must have got an update. Okay, and he's real heavy into the tech world. Okay, that particular YouTube personality. So let's go into the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter. Okay, and it's the 16th verse we want to be at. It says, he called it all, both small and great, to receive a mark, and rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he have that mark, okay, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's it, man. Okay, in order for you to function within that smart city, you're gonna have to be integrated into that smart city. Okay, you're gonna have to be integrated by the way of the chip. Okay, real simplistic video. So hopefully with that, that's gonna be edifying. But I'm going to say all praise unto Yahweh Shemi Al Shai Bashim Kakadash, double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone. I should brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.